Hello and welcome back. This is Sarah O'Reilly, and I want to talk to you about your belief systems again. Now, when you get defensive, or I get defensive, in and around somebody saying something to me, for argument's sake, it's generally a defense mechanism based in and around a challenge to my beliefs. So, when you believe something wholeheartedly and you've never seen any other viewpoint, so you've never looked at it from any other space than the way you believe. When somebody triggers a doubt in those in that belief system, well, then you're going to go in to defend it, and there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is that maybe that belief doesn't work so much anymore. And maybe it's worth having a read, having a listen, or discovering where that belief system comes from. Generally speaking, your beliefs come from when you are a child. And that's okay, because that's all you've known. But if you're an adult, then maybe, if you choose, you could start to look at things differently. Start to discover what it is that you truly believe. Not what you've been told to believe, not what you've been educated to believe, but doing your own research, having a little look at what else is out there, having a little look to see maybe, just maybe, there's something in this that's truthful in this. I believe that your beliefs can hold you back, can keep you stuck, and in my case, supported me with depression. The belief that held me in that was that I'm not good enough, that I was replaced, unloved, unlovable, all this stuff that really is so unresourceful. Now, until I went and got that resolved, that's where I operated from. That was the plane, that was the space. So most people triggered me off, because they were really challenging me. And you know what was the biggest thing is when people were actually being kind to me, that would make me cry. Because my belief was that I wasn't worthy of that. Would you like to set yourself free? To be able to believe in you? Do you know what? To be able to stand up strong and go, I believe in this. And there is nothing wrong with your belief. And it's okay for others to have their beliefs as well. I have a strong belief around a certain subject. And if you're on my personal page, you'll know all about it. But you know what I find really interesting is those that have attacked me, and there's been a few, they have got such strong beliefs against what I believe. Now, I don't know whether they've got personal experience with their belief system, or whether it is just simply them having been taught a certain thing and blindly believing it. We've all done that. We all do it. But for me, on this particular subject, I've done my research and I've listened to my absolute heart. As most of you know, that's following Butterfly Dawn, pure essential oils are my thing now. I feel like I've finally grown into that skin. But I have always looked at natural remedies. So I started using homeopathy in my early 20s. And I know how great that worked for my kids. Because they didn't have as much gunk in their system like we do. So it worked really, really well. But you know what? One natural remedy isn't going to necessarily solve all the issues. There is Chinese medicine, there's acupuncture, there's homeopathy, there's naturopathy, pure essential oils, raindrop technique, Reiki, there's heaps, there's so many different natural things. But for me, that's my belief system, because I've watched my little girl recover from her lifelong illnesses with these oils. So that's my reference. Today I've got forgiveness diffusing while I'm in working. Maybe it's forgiveness for me, maybe it's forgiveness for others. But if I can forgive both myself and others for what has gone on in the last month, then it releases me from having any negative emotions that sit in my body that makes me sick. So thanks for listening, and I hope you got something out of the beliefs. Remember, if somebody's triggering your belief system, it's worth looking at and going, okay, why is that the case? What is it that I can learn that might be slightly different? And you know what? You can do the education and then let it go. You don't have to change your beliefs. But if you're educated on a different perspective, then you've got all the details and not just one side. Have a great day. Bye.